So I think you have like 7 points in the last 8 games here. So how do you kind of feel about your game right now?
Yeah, I'm really confident about myself right now, and I think our whole line's playing really well, and I think that's why I'm doing so well right now, I guess.
What do you think the biggest difference is in your game this year as opposed to maybe last year as a rookie?
Just the confidence level. Last year I was new to the league. I was just trying to learn all the systems, and I mean this year I'm kind of playing out there without having to think the game, and I think that has a lot to do with it.
What was kind of the toughest part of finishing last year, kind of on the shelf with a hip injury there?
Yeah, it was really disappointing for sure. I mean, I haven't before last year I hadn't missed any games in a couple of years there, so it's a huge adjustment for me, and I think the mental side of it was the biggest thing. And coming back, like I didn't have a summer training or anything like that, so it was tough for me to kind of adjust to that. And I mean, I've kind of been playing catch up a little bit, but now I'm feeling myself again.
I was going to ask you about that. What did you do this summer? Like, were you doing rehab the whole summer kind of thing, or?
Yeah, rehab stuff. Like it wasn't strength training or anything like that. I mean, I think it was in August where I was actually able to run and stuff like that. So it took a long time to get back from things, but I'm feeling a lot better now, obviously.
So how kind of tough was it at the beginning of the season? I mean, again, like you said, you kind of felt like you were behind schedule a little bit. So how did you kind of feel like you were off your game a little bit at first? Or?
Yeah, like I felt like I didn't have the wind. Like, I mean, I thought my speed was there. I was working really hard with Marty when I got here, so he helped me kind of get the skill back and have my stride back for sure. But I think the biggest thing was just my wind. I didn't have that when I first came back.
Now, kind of a nice of a confidence booster is just that you're playing so well despite kind of having a bad off season for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it feels great. Just kind of builds even more confidence, and I'm just kind of hoping to build this into a couple games before Christmas here, and then after Christmas we got to make a huge push, so I'm hoping to contribute any way I can.
And how do you kind of keep this good streak going when you guys head out on the road this week here?
I think just mentally focused before every game. Got to prepare myself. Like I'm going to play a full 60 minutes, and that's all I can do.
As a young guy, I'm sure you probably have never had a crazy schedule like this where you're playing 12 out of 14 games on the road. It's just kind of go. So what's that been like for you?
I mean, it hasn't been too difficult to adjust to. I mean, our older guys are really good at kind of keeping us all on the same page and stuff like that. So I think just the most difficult part is what you do with the day when you're on the road. Is you're a pro, right? So you gotta do whatever it takes to keep your body healthy and stuff like that on the road. So I mean, I think that's the biggest adjustment for sure.